Neil, come this way right through here. Neil. One more time.
65th commencement ceremonies at Blair Academy. Those of you who are veterans know that we have three separate meetings, you might say, or parts of this program. This is the first one. They all last a little under an hour. Even commencement is just a little bit more than that. And as someone who's been to lots of graduations in the last few years, college, graduate school, and boarding school, I like what we do here. And I think you will too. The one thing, we are going to make some changes. If you did not know, tonight we will be having our baccalaureate service in this theater and not downstairs at the church. The church is a lovely place to have a service. However, it is small, a little small for our crowd usually. It's going to be very hot this year, and because the elevator is not working, we cannot service anyone who has any kind of physical disability, and that was enough for us to make the decision to bring it here. We will be in air conditioning, there will be plenty of room, and while it will not be the church, it will be a very nice ceremony. We've had it here many times when they've had to renovate the church in the past, so we're very comfortable having the baccalaureate service here. It will be, of course, at the same time. Tomorrow's graduation ceremony promises to be one of the most exciting that I've ever been involved with if it's outside. Because the weather forecast is about as challenging as we've seen in many years. It does appear that there is a significant chance for some bad weather, including thunder and lightning and severe storms. However, we're not going to make the call on whether it's going to be inside or outside until tomorrow morning when we have a pretty good sense of what the weather looks like. I'm not optimistic, to be frank, but I do want you to know that we will be holding our decision until that time, and we'll get it out to you as soon as we can. If we do move it inside, it will be in the performance gymnasium. And we're going to do everything we can to at least have some aspects of the outside service for the kids available so they'll be able to walk through the doors and come in and process into the performance gymnasium for the ceremony. Regardless of whether we are fortunate enough to be outside or not fortunate or inside, it's not unfortunate if we're inside and it's raining, I'll tell you. But we're going to have lunch in the field house part of the athletic center. So we will not be outside for lunch under any circumstance, as it certainly is the case that the weather will eventually catch up to us, whether it only matters whether it comes earlier or later. And of course, we will make the decision based primarily on safety. We will not put anyone in a circumstance where they're going to be unsafe outdoors, and we hope that if we're outdoors, it'll also be dry. The key, I want to remind us all that what we're trying to do this commencement is to get our seniors diplomas and get them graduated and out in the world safe and ready to go, and not ever put that in jeopardy, so we will not do so. So that is the game plan, so to speak, for this weekend, and we will certainly have a great graduation regardless of whether it's indoors or outdoors. Tonight we're going to honor some seniors and have some other special events, including the senior video at the end. More about that later. I'm going to turn this over to Sam Bacon, who is the Dean of Academics. Sam.
It's my pleasure to run through prizes previously awarded. Also, as you might expect, I'm going to be presenting a couple that we were unable to present on Monday. It's my pleasure, therefore, this afternoon to take a moment and recognize again, albeit briefly, those members of the class of 2013 who received recognition at Monday's Senior Prize Assembly. Zeke Yon, the Dumont English Prize, and the Marguerite Hallerman French Prize. Melanie Margaret Andreas, the Spanish Prize. Emily Ellis Boak, the prize in two-dimensional art, and the Dumont English Prize. Edituto Amato Guerrera Bentley, the Peter L. Ammerman Religion Prize. Aaron Allaire Gates, the Edith Jeffrey Shakespeare Prize. Ying Guan, the Edith Jeffrey Shakespeare Prize. Celia Gia, the Paul R. White History Prize. Jeremy J. Joachim, the Derlin Prize for Excellence in Computer Science. Madeline Maya Kling, the Harding Memorial Prize. Zhang Wan Li, the Bible Prize. Noya Li, the John Wyatt Yearbook Prize. Zhang Wan Lim, the Winston D. Ewing Prize. Christopher Matthew Riley, the Harding Memorial Prize. Claire Marie Ryder, the Robert F. Harris Dramatics Award. the prize in Spanish. Leah Esther Simon, the John Wyeth Yearbook Prize, the prize for outstanding achievement in foreign language. Nicole L. Thompson, the Robert F. Harris Dramatics Award. Kyle Ryan Tierney, the Charles H. Breed Memorial Prize in American History. Edward Michael Turpak, the Dale Rosenson Dramatic Prize. Sansriti Tripathi, the John Wyeth Yearbook Prize. Ho-Ting Seng, an Art Prize. Tyler Robert Van Vliet, the Edith Jeffrey Shakespeare Prize. Sierra Che Lin Yet, the prize in Chinese, and the prize in two-dimensional art. Kier Zhang, the Architecture Prize. Ichi Zhang, the Joseph F. Everly Memorial Prize. Ashley Brooke Zimmerman, the AP Science Prize. This student was unable to attend the Senior Prize Assembly on Monday night and did not receive her awards at that time, and I'd like to bring her forward. The winner of the Joseph F. Everly Memorial Prize for Outstanding Achievement in Music and the Robert F. Harris Memorial Trophy in English is Megan Jean Maher. And now, Mr. Pagano for student life.
Serving as a prefect at Blair is no small task. I would ask the following. Please stand when I call their names in reverse alphabetical order. Martin Yu. Yeah. Sierra Yes. Please save the applause to the end. Beatrice Wu. John Welch. Jack Wedholm. Carolyn Wan. Tyler Van Vliet. Abby Vacheron. Audrey Sang. Sansriti Tripathi. Kyle Tierney. Nikki Thompson. Allison Sertibal. Audrey Snyder. Claire Ryder. Elise Petaway. Chris Patane. Russ Parsons. Ann Park. Nico Peruta. Matoko Nadejo. Derek Moon. Anna Marks. Connor Long. Kira Leva. Derek White. Eugenia Lavanant. Addison Nepshield. Fletcher Kirby. Robert Kimmelman. Alex Corey. Tatiana Kolinoff. Adam Judy. Jeremy Joachim. Jack Januszewski. Corey Gallagher. Terrera Fagbenle. Clay Dundas. Haven Donovan. Matt DeSalvio. Council Dawson. Nick Corrado. Darius Campbell. Brooks Black. Griffin Ariant. Zach Bellahigna. Remy Annunziata. And Julia Acker. You are the first faces most new students and parents see when they arrive to Blair, and you serve the school tirelessly by living and working in underclass dorms, mentoring younger students, and leading by example. Despite the many pressures you face as a high school senior, you have looked beyond yourself and espoused the Blair values and culture for younger students. You have cajoled, embraced, counseled, advocated, and inspired. Your many efforts are not always publicly acknowledged, but please know they are appreciated by us all. Blair Academy is grateful for your leadership. The impact and influence you have had on other students will follow them throughout their Blair careers and beyond. On behalf of the headmaster, your housemasters, and the entire faculty, I thank you all for everything you have done this year. Thank you. And now Jessica Matson.
I would like to acknowledge Katarina Iglesias and Laura Todd for their selfless work as leaders of Blue and White Key. Please stand for this. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge this year's senior class council. They were some of the first who arrived this fall and always the first to return from vacations. But they will most likely be the last ones forgotten. Thank you for your commitment to Blair, to leading the charge against petty, for bringing laughter to us every Friday, and for making this community simply awesome. Griffin Berriant, Annalise Browse, Darius Campbell, Quinn Cordero, Council Dawson, Maury Gallagher, Hayden Gill, Jack Januszewski, Fletcher Kirby, and Audrey Schneider. And you may hoot and holler, they deserve it.
Each year, the Commodity Society recognizes the top academic members of the senior class in this very traditional, very formal presentation. Modeled after the Collegiate Honor Society Phi Beta Kappa, Cum Laude was established in 1906 with the Blair chapter founded in 1921, and no, I wasn't Blair back then. There are now over 300 active chapters, mostly independent high schools. Each spring, the faculty who belong to Cum Laude review the academic records of the top members of the senior class. In addition to actual grades, we also consider the degree of difficulty of the student's course load, their motivation, as well as their desire to learn. Last year, the following members of this year's senior class were elected to juniors. So when I call their names, I would like them each to stand. Zeke Yon, Annalise Browse, thank you, Jeremy Joachim, Aaron Kalam, Noya Lee, Zhang Yuan Lim, Megan Marr, So-Yoon Park, Claire Ryder, Allison Sertibal, Sierra Yit, and Ashley Zimmerman. Students selected this year to be members have distinguished themselves throughout their entire academic careers at Blair. This year, they elected to take extremely challenging courses and performed at the highest level in them. They have proven themselves to be true, well-rounded scholars who seek to excel academically and for whom learning is a genuine pleasure and the real reward for their hard work. Not only have they exhibited dedication to their studies, they've also brought creativity and enthusiasm to their classes. It is with great pleasure that I now ask the following students to come to the stage: Melanie Andreas, Emily Boak, Hope Council Dawson, Forrest Gallagher, Katerina Galatius, Ding Luan, Celia Gia, Tatiana Kalinov, Anna Calfayan, Kyung-Min Kim, Connor McLean, Ho Ting Sang, and William Wu. Are there any other members of the Blair Commodity Society present? Would you please stand? The distinguished record that you have made at school has earned you membership in the Commodity Society. The Society is a fellowship of scholars whose purpose is to recognize excellence in academic work. As you continue your education, it is our hope that you will accept the honor of membership in the Society and seek to further and broaden your learning in every aspect of your lives. As new members of the Commodity Society, I now present you these pins of membership. Not mention John Figueroa, who is our PG member of Senior Class Council, so please don't talk to me. The Franklin Prize is awarded to the student in the senior class who has shown the greatest development and improvement during his or her time at Blair. The prize is presented in memory of Dr. Lewis Franklin. This year, 2 seniors share the honor of this award. The first student arrived at Blair, a scared, apprehensive Southern boy who wasn't quite sure what he was getting himself into. He had a perpetual smile but struggled with the daily grind of academics, sports, and dorm life. Maybe it was all the hair that made him a standout, or maybe it was his charm. Whatever the reason, his never-ending dedication to do well won over the hearts of many. His academics improved throughout his 4 years and he became an honor student. He worked hard to become a varsity athlete and team captain and continued to pursue his love of music as a member of Blair's jazz band. He's one of the most recognizable members in the Blair community with his manners, sincerity, and Southern charm. Today his hair is much shorter and you can find him reminiscing about his transforming 4 years at Blair. The second student came to Blair familiar with our community as a sibling and Blairstown resident. Despite her determination to take the place by storm, the balancing act as a student and athlete proved overwhelming, leaving little room for error. She learned to listen to her advisors, work efficiently, and set standards for success. In the ensuing years, her hours of extra work paid off, and she earned honors, grades, and co-captained 3 teams, receiving 12 varsity letters along the way. Her positive spirit in the face of adversity has inspired others. Today, she can be found most days holding court with any number of friends, always with a huge smile and warm hello to anyone who crosses her path. It is with great pleasure and honor that I present the Franklin Prize to Derek Michaelite and Tanya Elizabeth Grant.
The other, an emerging scholar from just up the road, was very eager. They faced a variety of challenges in adjusting to Blair and met them with intensity, focus, genuine humility, and excellence, enriching everyone lucky enough to know them. Each described by their coaches as unselfish, generous. They've inspired their peers in the classrooms and on the courts. As they move on to university life, we hope they never forget the path back to Blair Academy. And it is with great pride that we award the Jim and Elaine Kelly Prize to Samantha Elizabeth Holliday Hill and Rhett W. Morosi.
Dr. James Howard was Blair's 13th headmaster and led the school from 1954 to 1976. The Selina and James Howard Prize is awarded to a member of the senior class who has made significant contributions in the life of the school. This year there are 2 award recipients. Mrs. Sherman, this student's kindergarten teacher, wrote the following on her 2002 report card. What a wonderful little worker. She enjoys every aspect of learning. She is enthusiastic, meticulous, and talented. Mrs. Besser, her 4th grade teacher, commented, she's a super young lady and an excellent student. She participates actively in class and was a leader in her literature circle group this year. Mrs. Sykes commented in her 9th grade advisor letter, she is smart, interesting, and funny, but also self-deprecating and humble. She's the kind of girl people want to be around. 3 years later, Mrs. Sykes also wrote, she is a brilliant writer, an inventive and deep thinker. She is positive, funny, fun, and nice. This student has greatly impacted the Blair classrooms, athletic fields in Ski Mountain, Friday school meetings, and campus life in general, as she's lived in this community for the past 18 years. The second award recipient has also influenced Blair in many areas of life. His academics have always been exemplary. He excelled this year taking 5 AP courses. His athletic leadership impressive, and his desire to push himself outside of his comfort zone and take risks admirable. He participated in the a cappella group and Blair Academy players for the first time this year. The faculty at Blair trust and respect him tremendously and recognized his leadership ability by asking him to serve as a prefect this year, even though it was his first time living in the dorms. His advisor, Mr. Molteni, commented, his duality of intelligence and thorough decision-making combined with a deep compassion of putting others before himself have helped him grow and accomplish whatever he puts his mind to at this school. He has certainly accomplished a lot during his Blair career and touched the lives of many. I'm honored to award the Selena and James Howard Prize to Annalise Browse and Jeremy J. Jordan. Next up, Mrs. Stone.
The Lee Rose Memorial Trophy is to be awarded to the senior, or in this evening's case, seniors, who, while performing with merit in the classroom, have made significant contribution to Blair life. It is difficult to describe the impact these seniors have had on your class as tireless and devoted leaders. The first is a doer. Don't let the contagious laugh fool you. She is a hammer, unyielding in her desire to get the job done right, all while balancing her innate drive with a true sense of joy. The second is an igniter. It is as if she carries a magnetic force with her at every turn, building momentum around her, inspiring her peers, and leaving a trail of sparks behind. Both are exceptional student athletes, team captains, members of your senior class council, and prefects. Both have been relentless in their deep love for and commitment to this community. We thank them each for all they have done for Blair and for the class of 2013. I am very pleased to present the 2013 Lee Rose Memorial Trophy to Audrey Lane Snyder and Hope Council Dawson.
The Harold F. Walker Memorial Prize. Harold F. Walker was a significant teacher at Blair and a man respected by the trustees, faculty, and students. A review of the yearbooks at this time is enlightening. Mr. Walker, in fact, was a one-time acting headmaster of the school, and his name was given to the then Walker Gymnasium, the structure that now houses the bookstore and Black Canteen. He was, in every sense, a true Blair master, respected by his peers and his students. Thus, the Walker Prize for us should be about legacies, the people you know as your classmates, and remembering. And with that in mind, I think you'll admit that these two young men are folks that you will recall as the years roll by and as the reunions roll along too. Between them, they seem to embody all those characteristics that make you say, a good guy, complex like all of us, a good successful guy with some real passion that he is sometimes not afraid to express. Trustworthy, with a good smile, ready to laugh and smart, and seemingly always there when you need them. As I say most years about the winners of the Walker Prize, it's not just that each guy is a bright guy. It's pretty clear that for the Walker Prize, whether from right down the road or another continent away, each one is the right guy for the faculty and for the class of 2013. It gives me great pleasure to award on the faculty's behalf the Harold F. Walker Memorial Prize to Jack Wedholm and Motoko Nadea.
Outstanding senior male athlete who has best represented Blair in athletic competition. This year's recipient is a four-year student who has excelled in wrestling since he set foot on campus. His coaches speak to his excellent leadership that has been the driving force for this year's team's success. He is an excellent role model in the wrestling room that can always be counted on to push and encourage his teammates to prepare the right way. He trains relentlessly, always driven to be the very best. This elite wrestler is a three-time national prep champion, a three-time Ironman champion, a three-time Beast of the East champion, a two-time Powerade champion, a USA Greco and Freestyle national champion, named twice ASICS All-American, ranked #1 in the heavyweight class for 3 straight years, and he finished his career with a record of 145-5. On his way to wrestle for the University of Illinois, the winner of the Dowling Athletic Prize, Brooks Black. Prize is awarded to the outstanding senior female athlete who has best represented Blair in athletic competition. This year's recipient is a 4-year student who has earned an amazing 12 varsity letters in her career at Blair while competing in soccer, basketball, and softball. This young woman is a fiery competitor who absolutely hates to lose. She is completely dedicated to the success of her teams, a true leader by example. She is selfless, helpful to her teammates, and inspiring. She is never satisfied with her own efforts, a mark of a great athlete. Whether she was scoring goals in the striker position in soccer, being the basketball team's defensive specialist, or the standout shortstop for the softball team, she was in the center of the action and thrived in it. For all of her excellence, she has been named All-Maple 3 times in soccer, and All-State twice, and once in softball, the winner of the Blair Soccer Award, the Brooks Basketball Prize, and the Stowell Softball Prize, a 3-sport captain, headed to play soccer at DePaul University, the winner of the Zester Athletic Prize, Anna Breck. The Herbert J. Siegel Prize, presented to the senior whose sportsmanship, spirit, and selfless dedication to their teams best represents the ideals of Blair Academy. This prize is in honor of Mr. Herbert J. Siegel, a member of the Blair class of 1946, who went on to become a Blair trustee and is now an honorary member of the board. A dedicated member of many teams during his time at Blair, Mr. Siegel always had the highest regard for the value of competition, but also the way the competition was conducted and the way Blair was represented. Blair athletics should reflect the best of Blair students' enthusiasm, sportsmanship, and loyalty. This prize reflects those values. I'm pleased to award this year's prize to Ashley Zimmerman and Nico Peruta.
Yes.
Every year, Blair Seniors raise money towards a class gift that supports the student body. This year, our gift will go directly to the Blair Fund, which provides for programs like the Society of Skeptics, student activities, and augments the financial aid budget. This year, we are thrilled to announce we have received 100% participation among our senior classmates, proving just how committed the class of 2013 is in supporting our school. In addition, and perhaps most importantly, we raised more than our predecessors, the class of 2012. So on behalf of the Senior Class Council, we would like to thank all of our classmates for helping us achieve 100% participation. This is indeed an impressive accomplishment, and we are so very thankful for your united support. We applaud you. Tonight, we will also like to acknowledge a special alumnus and emeritus trustee, Mr. Jim Krugman, class of 1965. Although Mr. Krugman could not be here with us tonight, we wanted to thank him and his wife, Connie, for their never-ending support and loyalty of the Blair Fund. For 11 straight years, Mr. Krugman has matched the funds raised through the Senior Class Gift Drive program 3-to-1, helping graduating seniors fully grasp the importance of giving back to Blair and appreciating what this school has done for us at a young age. Without his generous support, the Blair Fund and the Senior Class Gift Drive wouldn't be as significant as it is today. Without further ado, Mr. Harwick, on behalf of the class of 2013, the Senior Class Council is pleased to present to you our class gift of $7,752.
And now we will have the showing of the senior class video. Following that, I will have a few closing remarks before we have a benediction. So give us a second to clear the stage, and you get a chance to see the senior class video along with the rest of us.
Andrew Agents.
Lunch ladies. All the lunch ladies.
It's Brent Bunting.
It's Brent Kennedy.
It's Ryan Gallagher. Council Dolphin.
Not great. 45.
He was such a rebel.
I first met her, and I saw like this girl walking by. It was actually cherry. I thought, oh, she's pretty.
Like a blow away this new sun. But I'll kneel down, wait for now. I'll kneel down, know my ground. I will spring your step and relent. We forgave, and I won't forget the walk we've seen. It will last. Now in some way, shape the excess. I will wait for you.
Teacher crush is Anthony.
Mrs. Patton.
As Mr. Aruda. Larcos Lorgal.
My teacher crush was and still is Miss Drillette.
Miss Lang.
My teacher crush is Miss McCabe because she's the most amazing person in the whole world.
Miss McCabe.
I guess Miss McCabe.
I used to have a crush on Miss Sykes, but then Mr. Sykes sophomore year, he scared me. Really pretty.
Yep. Got a lot of keys.
Mr. Looker. She wants me to say Mr. Moore, but I didn't have a crush on him. I just thought he was really classy. I just thought he was really classy. Naked.
Two confessions. One would be I tried to kidnap Mary Claire. My backpack was too small and her little head was sticking out.
Human Hospital is not a very organized place.
We switched Bud Lugger and Jeff Pagata.
We were a part of the group that stole the golf cart.
I didn't break my ankle by falling down the stairs. That would be a really great idea to have
I've missed more school meetings and chapels than the ones that I've been to.
I've spent more time in Annie than in Freeman and Mason put together.
If you haven't noticed, Wade Stem's not here anymore. It's because I killed him.
Hey, son, what are you doing? Huh? Today we're doing the distributed property in that class, alright? Hey, don't be shy water bombs, okay?
You know how Mr. Stibble said there's a nude tennis court and people shouldn't step on it or something? That was Mark Yu. And I also played in making up when we worked out the yellow pads and Marvin when I wasn't there.
Laura's remained fine. Laura's dead, and Laura was like, get off my bed, honey, my bed. And she was like, if you don't get off my bed right now, I'm gonna pee in your trash can.
So she runs to my side of the room, takes off her towel, and pees in my trash can.
you got a concussion.
I sat on that block by that bell, and I just sat there and I was like kicking my feet back and forth, and I jumped down and I looked at my feet and they're covered in cement, and they had just, I guess, re-cemented the like, emailed Mr. Regano and I told him that I broke it, and I told him that I would learn how to spackle.
I was eating actually sat left in the floor, and Mr. Dory's dog Raz came in and ate my food.
One day, art history class, she told everyone to get up. And because I was going through my boy troubles, I couldn't stand up because I'm going through boy troubles. Oh, okay.
Swimming, my freshman year review. I never went to the bathroom because I did it in the pool.
I think that's my best kept secret too. My best campus memory was freshman year when I broke Edward Turpak's arm.
In Columbia, we were supposed to meet up, both of us, and we just took off and got bubble tea. And apparently we'd been waiting outside for like half an hour in the cold, and Dr. Murray sent us this poetic text and just scolded us.
While you're late, others wait and wait.
I think we were watching Victoria's Secret fashion show, and Mr. Gerson was watching it for like 30 minutes.
Brooks sleeps naked. One night he wakes me up because he sleepwalks. He's screaming. I go and I chase after Brooks, and I'm just wearing my white boxers.
Freshman year, when Vero and I had pet worms, we went down to Dale's a few times and would buy worms, and then we'd have them in like a container and like dress them up and like have them like by names, and then set them free.
My sophomore year, Emily, Boak, and I were in our room trying to learn how to sing Screamo, and we didn't know that the entire time that was going on, Alexis, Vincent, and Q were sitting right outside our room and heard every minute of it, which basically started out with "roar."
One time, Jax and I went to Dale's, and we bought a lighter and Axe deodorant. Jackson threw the Axe deodorant on the ground, and it exploded, bounced up and hit him in the face, and he was knocked out for approximately 5 minutes.
Good times.
Yeah.
I will definitely miss the weather. Oh wait, no, I thought you said one thing I won't miss.
I will miss nothing.
Probably this, kind of just hanging out in the common rooms.
All the people here, because you guys are the ones that make Blair.
Late night talks with Mr. Peruta.
Then we're gonna miss the people.
The community aspect of Blair.
One thing I'll miss is definitely the people I got to spend, but I'll also miss gourmet.
My relationships with my teachers. Be able to be just friends or just like text them or meet them after classes.
But the one thing that I'm gonna miss is all of you. You guys have become my family.
All of my friends out there who's been treating me well, thank you so much for that.
Gonna miss the summer bar.
Only bar and only bar lady.
Bartender.
And so we also, then dude, when another generation is gone, it will be taught. Be taught.
So if this does end up being the last time we see all of you, I just want you to know that we were all nervous before starting Blair. Even if you don't know what I'm talking about, you guys made me feel not alone. Because I know there are people who say all these good times in high school don't happen. Those people are the ones who forget sitting in the dining hall long after we were done eating for great conversation. People who let memories of late night chats with a beloved prefect slip their mind. People who can't recall sledding on the kitchen trays down the front hill. And there are people who forget what it's like to be a freshman when they graduate. I know these will all be stories someday, and our pictures will become old photographs in yearbooks, shoved away in the haunted spaces of Lock Attic. We'll all become somebody's mom or dad, and then faded memories. But right now, these moments are not stories. This is happening. I'm here. I am looking at the last few days with the people I have come to love, and it just seems so beautiful. I can see it. This one moment when you know you've spent the last 4 years with all the right people. You breathe in the nostalgic spring air. You are alive. And when you stand up as your name is being called to get your diploma, and you see the smiles on the administrators' faces, and on your teachers, and on all the other people who have challenged you and made you think, and you've listened to your family's proud cheering, and in this moment, you may not be ready, but it's time. This is goodbye. Congratulations, class of 2013.
Thank you, Gwen, Adam, Desiree, and Alexis. Great. My last words are simply housekeeping details. In order so we don't have a huge crush in the dining hall, we ask the boarding parents and boarding students in the senior class to stay here for a short reception. If you're a day student parents, please head over to the dining hall and begin that process. Sometimes you'll stay here and some over there, so we'll be moving one way or the other. And then afterwards tonight, seniors line up at 7:30 or for announcement here on the weather. We hope the weather will hang in there. We start at 7:30 in the library. And now I ask Reverend Crowder to give the benediction.